Hello friendly people of the internet, I am Hyper Super Sora, and welcome back to Remembering Avatar, where I talk about the Avatar The Last Airbender episodes completely from my memory, and then I watch the episode to see what I got wrong. Today we got a meaty one, we got Lake Laogai. Basically the gang is like, fuck it, we're breaking every single rule in order to get my goddamn bison back. Aang is so pissed that he snaps at Judy and slams their door in her face. And Toph is just like, yeah, let's break some rules! Destroys a wall! Just like, well, now it's time for some fun. I mean, is their goal to be such a pain in the ass to Long Fang, but he has no choice but to get rid of them? Oh well. But yeah, posters of Appa, they want missing Sky Bison, no shit. We get to see Sokka's lovely art again, but they have printers in this world. Huh? Since when? Since how? What? Supposed to want the posters have to come from somewhere. But yeah, so they start handing out flyers and posters. Missing Sky Bison. Return if found. Zuko finds one. Iroh tries to go, don't fucking do that. Of course he's going to. That's the part I'm a bit vague on, the thing with Zuko and Iroh. At least at the beginning, anyway. But guess so also happens to find this little pamphlet. Jet is back again. And Katara immediately sees this as a threat and tries to kill him. Damn. Talk about bitter much? Jet's back, and he's just like, I'm trying to help you. I don't have the gang anymore. I moved here of my own volition. Also, a bit of a headcanon. Do you think Jet stole those passports from those people? Huh. Never do get an answer to that, so maybe that is the answer. Maybe. But that's just a theory. An Avatar theory. Thanks for now. I ain't doing that shit. But yeah, Jet tries to help him out. It's just like, I don't have the gang anymore. I'm just here to help. Help, could you please unstuck me from this wall? But his gang does find him. It's just like, thought you got rid of the gang. Thought you didn't have the gang anymore. I don't. You were taken away by the Dai Li. What happened? What? You're crazy. Toph points out they're both telling the truth. They can't both be right. By the way, we got introduced to this ability of seismic lie detection from Toph a couple of episodes back when they first got into Ba Sing Se. She doesn't use it as often as she should. She should. Fuck English. But they eventually interrogate Jet. Thunk. Tui. Katara does some healing on his head, and it's just like, wait a minute. I remember where they took me. They took me to a place called Lake Laogai. That's where they have Appa. Nobody cares about old Sweepy. So they go in order to try to find the bison. No luck, I'm afraid. But you want to know who does have some luck? Zuko. For you see, he dons the blue spirit mask again. He's desperate. Captures a Dai Li agent. Gets the information he needs. Probably still has him tied up in a closet. Finds Appa. And Iroh finds him as well. Uncle, I wonder who could be behind that mask. Alright, how'd you know? Pretty fucking obvious. So what are you gonna do? Should I set him a kennel in our apartment? Well, first I gotta get him out of here. And Iroh fucking snaps at him. You don't think things through. Just like when you had the Avatar back at the North Pole. You had him, and then you had nowhere to go. Time to ask yourselves the big question. I have to achieve my destiny. Is it your own destiny, or is it a destiny someone else has forced upon you? Stop it, Uncle. Time to ask yourself the big questions. Who are you? And what do you want? And when we don't see it at first, he does free the bison. Walks out, And he leaves the blue spirit mask behind because his uncle told him to. He's getting rid of that desperate side of himself that's clinging on to that past life. We'll get back to that. Put a pin in that thought. But yeah, eventually the gang plus Jet's crew, who runs into Long Fang Dai Li agents while searching the place, sees the absolute fucking mind control to make all the Judies. They fight scene. Eventually Long Fang does this little mind control thing on Jet where he's forced to fight Aang. But he's overpowered with some inspiring words from Aang, Katara, and probably his gang a little bit. Almost kills Long Fang, but he doesn't. And Long Fang kills him. They left it vague and open to interpretation. By the way, Longshot talks. For once in his life. But Jet's dead. Jet died. Long Fang killed a child. Arguably. Jet's age is kind of wishy-washy, but he is in fact dead. Also, I'd like to point out to a future episode where they figure out and Zuko's just like, wait, did Jet die? I knew him! It was alright. You know, it was kind of vague. Kind of had to be vague since kids show. We can't explicitly say somebody died, even though they're in 100 Years' War. People died. And they've mentioned death before. I guess it's just like, can't be on screen. Yeah, internal bleeding. They get cornered for a bit. Then Appa happens. Fuck yeah, Appa's back after like 2 months. Yeah, Appa saves the day, bites Long Fang so hard and throws him off into the horizon. Spits out a shoe. They fly off into the sunset. Oh, I missed you, buddy. Leave it behind. Sploosh. This episode's really good and really jam-packed. But honestly, I can't wait to get to the next episode where I'm going to make a stupid joke. But Lake Laogai, pretty good, pretty interesting. We got Appa back, which is the only fucking leverage Long Fang had against the group. And now, we have no other choice but to storm the castle. But first, let's see what I missed about this episode. So just got done watching the episode. Some details I got wrong. For one, Aang was the only one to undo Jet's brainwashing. Remember, you're a freedom fighter, I think was the exact words. And the ending scene was Zuko dropping the blue spirit mask and having it sink to the bottom of the lake. Also, Long Fang got skipped across the ocean by Appa, the lake. Which is honestly quite funny. I can handle you by myself. Appa's pissed at him. Nom. Sploosh, sploosh, splish. That's gotta be some fucking whiplash if you've ever seen any. I did remember Old Sleepy though, so I'd consider that a positive. Anything else? The music design and the visuals were beautiful in this episode. But I always love that eerie music that we get in these like this bossing say arc about how unsettling this place is. I am Judy. Yeah, I love that. And also the visuals on how Jet is trying to remember Lake Laogai, healing the brainwashing so he's mostly in control. Going up from the floorboards, looking up to water, to Long Fang. That's beautiful. I love it. What are some other nice details that I liked? Long Fang, you fucking coward. Ran. He never would ever fight the Avatar head on. He wanted to do things covertly, wanted to have as many advantages as he could stack against him, period. Like, if he wasn't in an advantageous position, he booked it. Like, he needed to set up this whole elaborate trap. Just in case. With all the Dai Li agents on the top. Yeah, need an army of Dai Li agents. That wasn't working, so booked it to where it was just Aang and Jet. And since Jet had the brainwashing still, he He decided, I'm in an advantageous position with a ally of his. He's not going to kill his ally. The Earth King assembly arrests you for like Laogai, fights Aang. But yeah, freedom fighter thing, throws dagger, internal bleeding, all that stuff. But then again, loses his advantageous position, books it, more long nor Dai Li agents, and the one time he actually stands his ground. Also, one thing I did forget about this episode completely is that Iroh got offered his own tea shop. Complete creative control, too. He basically his own. This investor basically just makes profit off of it because Iroh's going to run the place amazingly. He turned this know-nothing tea shop in the lower ring into basically the hot spot. And now he's getting offered to do that with the main place. Hey, it's the upper echelon of people. Thinking about names. The Jasmine Dragon. I like that one. Poetic, dramatic. It's got a nice rhythm to it. The T-Reno. No, that's stupid. But yeah. Iroh was great at this episode. Really challenging Zuko. It's just like, what do you want in life? I want my destiny. That is what you decided to be. Because he knows. He's just is chasing his father's approval, and his father's a dickbag who happens to be voiced by Mark Hamill. Really not a good guy. I mean, if you're voiced by Mark Hamill, you're probably evil. Even though I love the guy so much. His work is amazing. Anyway. And again, the scene where Iroh snaps at him. It's just like, I've been quiet. I've been calm. I've been patient. Now get it through your fucking thick skull. Well, to do things right for once in your life. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Have a humble life. You'll find it's a lot more satisfying. Hey, forget your abusive family. Forget your dad. Forget Azula. Like going back to that one episode after the chase. What was that episode called? Fuck. Where it's just like, I know you're going to say, she's my sister, I need to get along with her. No, she's crazy and she needs to go down. Iroh is forcing Zuko, in a matter of speaking, to look inward and ask himself the big question. Who are you and what do you want? And he lets Appa go. Now, whether or not he sticks to this new mantra of doing good in life is a different story. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But he seems to be... He did something good. He saved Appa. Props. Basically had his uncle just like, do the right thing, you idiot! Praises him for doing it. And the symbolic thing of letting the blue spirit go. Now, it is sad that we'll never get to see that again, since it is a good design. But Zuko doesn't need it anymore. With some exceptions. But this episode is great. It's jam-packed. The visuals, the music, the uneasy feeling. The fact that they had the cojones to kill a character is amazing. Don't worry, Katara. I'll be fine. And then Koph's whisper to Sokka, he's lying. Yeah, they had the balls to kill the kid. Now, I'm pretty sure we don't see Smellerby and Longshot until, like, the end of the series. And even then, it might even just be the comics. Because I remember seeing them in one of the comics, so... They're not dead. Not yet. But we don't see them again. And Jet, dead. Again, this kid's show had the balls to kill this guy. Now, while you could argue if Jet was a hero or not, yeah, he did some horrible shit. But in my opinion, he died a hero. He wanted redemption, and I think he got it. died in order to help the Avatar, the supposed chosen one of this universe, in order to just help get his goddamn pet back. This one thing. Think about it. It could help to many other things. Thanks. Hell, we might have not even had a season 3 or beyond, or it'd be heavily different if Jet did not do what he did in this episode. But enough about that. Long Fang is a fucking dumbass. What does the Avatar want? His bison. And he wants to end the war. You have the resources to give him his bison and throw him to someone who actually wants to end the war. There's a line from Portal 2. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. Be like, here's your bison, here are people that'll end the war, now get the fuck out of my city, please. That's all you needed to do! But yet, we got more episodes where we have to deal with his dumbass. Holy shit, we only have 3 episodes left of the season. Oh my god, I love this season. What did you guys think of Lake Laogai? Did you think it is as good as I think it is? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. And subscribe for more child murder. Oh, Jesus Christ, when I say it out loud, that's horrible. And hit that little notification bell to see when I upload all the time. Until next time, I'm Hyper Super Sora. Sayonara.